Hello Wayne, how you doing today? I'm here on your boat. We're going to take a little look at, see what we got in here so we can detail the engine room. And I'll show you what I see and what can be done. First of all, what we want to do, we want to detail this area out real nice. Areas like this, see that? That could be made a lot nicer than what we got here. Especially all this. As you look down, spilt varnish that doesn't really come off. Things like this can be sanded. We can redo the stairs, the ladder, redo this, polish this metal here real nice. As we continue down, you can see that the first things that pop up, like the generator cover. See how it's all scratched up and everything? I could paint that. I can go ahead and take it apart, take it to my shop, sand it, paint it. This is for the 2000, what I can do for it. As you can see on the bilges everywhere, we have all the bilges, basically all the gray needs to be sanded down and painted because it's really, really bad off. As you can see everywhere, it's just don't look too good, you know. Needs to be buzzed down and painted with a superior paint other than that bilge coat, which really doesn't last. It's not good. When you try to lay it up too thick, that's what you get. A lot of alligators. And it peels off everywhere. All that will be stripped down pretty good before it gets painted and re-primed. I have a little light here to help me show a lot of the things. Things like this need to be detailed out pretty good. Whatever, get things like that off to stand out. Put light covers on, you know, whatever, it can be addressed like that. Really go through with solvent like lacquer thinner and really wipe down, get any stains and everything off hoses and stuff like that. These decks need to be painted. This was painted over bare fiberglass. It won't stick. It needs to be primed. So this needs to be really buzzed down really nice so that people can store things here and feel confident about it. Things like this pump, as you can see, I could go ahead and address areas such as like this rust and everything around right here, as you can see. And then the pump, I can go ahead and paint that pump and clean all this brass really nice. There's a couple brass things in here. I do as much as I can, but it's pretty intensive work as far as brass like that to make it look gold again. Like the seacocks, strainers. And as you can see, on the engine needs some good touch up, especially the highly visible. What I would do is strip it down to bare metal and redo it. Areas like this. Strip it down to bare metal and redo it. What we have here is water in the bilge. Now this water, now you can see, if I really want to clean this real good, all the paint would have came off. See, as you can see, look. You know, this needs to be totally redone, you know. And you can see down in these holes, people are going to be a little bit scared of that. You can see the rotten wood. Okay, that water, I don't know where it's coming from, which this water right here in the back of the shaft continues on and it's connected. It bypasses the engine bed and goes over here. Wherever that water is coming from is filling up the forward of the engine. Okay, we want to go ahead and paint all the gray. We want to go ahead and paint, see, it's the battery boxes, the generator covers, they need a lot of work, rusted. I can go ahead and take those off and paint them. I can really detail out these ray cores really nice. They look really pretty bad. I could probably paint them, okay? Paint them really nice, make them look like new, okay? These stringers, detail these out as much as possible. If I have to sand them and repaint these stringers, you know. Touch up on the engines. A lot of different areas that need touching up. Basically, all that. Address areas like that. Okay. All these bilges need to be really sanded down pretty good, and repainted. What I would do is paint them with all grip. Okay, this for about the $2,000 what I can do. These battery boxes, I can go ahead and sand them and repaint these boxes, the battery boxes when you first walk in. Go ahead and repaint these. Try to do something with this ripped insulation right there. Just fix whatever I can and make this insulation look good. Maybe even put a little coat of paint, real thin paint on it to brighten it up. Clean up these battery boxes real nice outboard. Probably paint them. The battery boxes, paint those. Really clean up inside these bilges and paint these bilges out. Okay. And you know, we'll be focusing on the highly visible on the outboards. I can go ahead and do some painting on the walls out there. You know, without getting too crazy on the outboard. We want to focus on the inboard for now, and I want to stretch the dial as far as possible. These insulation for the turbos, I know what to do with these. I can make them look a lot nicer than this. Make them look kind of new. They look wore out. I can make them look new. I have a process for that. Okay, and detail, you know, rust and everything throughout the motors, and make blend paint the engines to make them look really nice. And anything that I see on the AC compressors, I can go ahead and address things like that on the AC compressors. Put an eye on things, you know. That exhaust tube right there, probably just replace it. It's cheap, it's ugly, and redo that really nice. And water heater back there, the water heater, repaint it. I can repaint that water heater real nice. Okay, so basically repaint the exhaust tube, make that look really nice. So we want to create a nice finish throughout everything, you know, as much as possible as far as the dollar can go. We want to push it to the limit. See that? We want to fix things like this that scare people off if you want to sell this boat. You know, okay? So, I'll be sending you this video, which is going to address, put an eye on everything and really go through, clean up these electrical panels real good, and do as much painting as I can, you know, for the dollar, and so that you're totally satisfied. Okay, we're addressing this today. We're going to be cleaning out these bills today. Make sure it smells good in here. I'll be waiting to hear from you. I'll send you the video and I'll call you that I'm doing so. Alright? Talk to you soon.